Hi everybody, welcome to Strength and Cardio, or Cardio Sculpt, sorry. On behalf of the Renaissance ClubSport family and the Formula3 fitness family, my name is Angie, and today we'll be doing a 50 to 55 minute workout, including intervals of strength and cardio. If you have weights, grab them. If not, body weight always works, so don't even sweat it. But sweat with me, all right? So let's get started. We're gonna warm up first. I do play music in the background. If you wanna have music on, I definitely encourage you to throw a AirPod in or something, because my music's not going to be super loud. Just something to have on in the background. When you're ready, though, to get started, I want feet underneath the hips. Roll your shoulders down and back, kind of settle into it. We're going to squat and reach right here. Let's get warmed up here. Squat and reach. We'll do about 5 minutes here, and then move into our blocks of work. My dog keeps trying to get into this shot. He wants to hang out here. Good. So squat and reach right here. Now as you stand, can you squeeze your shoulder blades together? Push your chest out just a tiny bit. Let's warm up our back. Now for 4 more, I'm going to ask you to kind of hold it down in this squat. 3, 2, knees are over those middle toes. Now hold it down for me here. Little pulses for 4, 3, 2, come on up, come on down right here. Pulse for 4, pulse for 3, pulse for 2, pulse for 1. Let's do that 2 more times. So come on down. I'm just doing little baby pulses, nothing too crazy yet. 1 more time. Come on down for me. Down here for 4, 3, good. 2, come all the way up. I want a little mini squat and a side reach. Just open our rib cage right here. I don't know about you guys. I've been on my computer all morning, so now I gotta open my chest, get my hips stretched out here, reach up overhead and let your rib cage open here for 10 more on each side. Down and reach right here. Keep it going. So today's full body, guys. We're gonna work every muscle. We'll get our heart rates up while we're at it. 4 more each side. You're going to keep this same motion, but we're going to switch our arms into good. Last one. I don't like doing tons of jumping cardio. I want you to push here side to side. So notice that I take my back foot, place the heel down. So I'm trying to create distance between the heel of my hand and the heel of my foot. So I want you to reach and stay low right here with me, low. So my cardio is typically done with small weights in your hands, done at a faster pace to get the heart rate up. I do have one thing where we're going to jump today, but nothing too crazy, and I'll modify as we go. Keep going here for 4, 3, chest is extended, 2, back to that first squat now. Now that as you're warming up, can you go a little bit faster and really squeeze? So knees are over those middle toes. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance, so you can really get low in that squat. Give me 10 more. Squeeze the back, guys. Squeeze. Shoulder blades together, chest extended. Right here for 5, 4. Same moves here, second time through. 3, 2, same thing. Give me a little shallow squat with an overhead reach. But this time, as we work through our second set, you're gonna go a little bit faster. Extend, let that hip kind of open up as well. Extend, right here. Keep going, 8 more please, 8. Looking good, guys, 7. I have a little mini squat coming here. During my little side reaches, I'm gonna get lower into, get low with me, please. Last one, right here, so stay low and reach. Notice I'm trying to get a little hip opener by placing my heel on the ground. Distance between heel of hand and heel of foot. Right here, reach. And reach. If you don't feel your heart rate elevating, move a little bit lower with a little bit more force, because right now our heart rate should be elevating, body should be warming up. Keep going, 4, chest is extended, 3, we're gonna do it all one more time, last time through, last one. Starting with that squat, now you're reaching, now you're pulling, squat and reach right here. Squat and reach. So now you're going a little bit deeper into that squat without curving your spine, without being here, guys. Push those hips back. Now can you go a little bit quicker for 10, 9. Squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top, guys. Looking nice. It's okay to get a little breathless, nothing too crazy yet. 4, 3, 2. Let's pulse. I forgot my pulses. I'm not gonna forget them this time. 4, 3, 2. Come on up, come on down. 4, 3, knees are over those middle toes. Come on up, go right back into it for 4. We're gonna do it 2 more times. Set the expectation, you're gonna get lower each time. 3, 2. Last one here. 4, 3. Give me that mini squat, mini reach right here. So my knees bend a little, hips bend a little, but this is all about here, the opening of the rib cage. 8 on each side to go. Are you breathing? I feel very aerobic-y right now. I kind of like it. Some just nice change of pace. 4 to go right here. 4, 3. We're gonna go across and reach it for our last time right here. You guys ready? Can you stay really low and reach? Reach. Don't come out of the squat. Stay low. And then get that distance going on. Really push the hand away from your body. Drop that back heel. Reach. You guys got it. Keep going. 8, 7. Legs should be lit up now. 5, 4. Good. 3, 2. And 1. Shake it out, guys. Shake it out. All right. Each block of movement today is 3 moves. We're going to do kind of a lower body, upper body, and then a cardio. We're going to do everything twice so you know what to expect the second time through. First time I go a little bit slower. You need two weights. We're going to do weighted squats or weighted squat set down if you so desire. And what it's going to look like. Level 1 would be just a weighted squat. So maybe you're here and you're going to squat with me for 45 seconds. Level 2, you're going to squat, leave the weights down, stand up, squat down, and bring them back with you. That's your 2 options. The other option is just a body weight squat. We are going to work quickly through that. 45 seconds, guys. If you're setting them down, you have to do it in a way, get my timer on. You have to do it in a way, guys, where you're not putting them on the ground. You're squatting them down. So you pick your poison. Don't be afraid to push yourself because you can always kind of pull back, especially in the beginning of the workout, right? Let's go, 45 seconds. So squat, leave them down, squat, pick up. Notice my chest stays extended towards you the whole time. I'm not bending over, I'm not putting anything on the ground. They're gonna just drop because I'm that low in my squat right here. This works on getting the heart rate up as well. And it really helps when you consider just pushing yourself away from the ground on the way up. Push away. Good. Now, as you come up, can you squeeze your back really tight? Squeeze. I keep teasing. Next week, I'll do a kind of a more booty-focused week. Don't want to lose our booty gains from the gym, guys. Keep going. 4 seconds. How many more we can do? 3, 2, and 1. Weights down for a second. So for the next exercise, it's a row to press. I'm going to show you 2 different versions. Whatever weight you grab, make sure it's on the lighter side. The row is going to feel easy. The press is going to be more challenging. Please watch your shoulders on this. I'm going to show you one version of it. You're going to come down. You're going to row. Notice I'm going to keep my hand into my chest. I'm going to turn my body. I'm going to press this up towards the ceiling and turn. 2 distinct motions right here. Row and press. This press, guys, that's where it gets all funky. You got to really protect the shoulders. So row, turn, look, and press. You know who you are on here. You know what you need to do to make this harder. You do it in a plank position. So if you're ready for that challenge and you know who you are, I won't call you out, take that challenge. Let's do it right here. Let's do 10 on this side. Again, I'm picking up a weight that I can very easily row, but one that's a little bit more challenging to get up overhead. Abs are tight on this one. And you're looking in the direction, you're looking where that weight is. The weight is in your eye view the whole time. Treat each motion separately. Row and then press it. Row, turn, and press. Let's do 4 more on this side. And we're gonna switch sides. One of my favorite exercises, you really get into the backs of the shoulders and kind of that upper back. You just gotta be careful with those shoulders. Tricky shoulders. If you have shoulder issues, just row, don't do the press. Let's switch sides, right here. My back foot is perpendicular to my front. Give me lots of support right here, row to press. I did a bunch on the other side, so I think I'm gonna take this to, I don't know, 13 or 14, maybe. Every time you row, let the arm kind of hang. Give it something to work against right here. Gravity should not be our friend when we're doing strength training. We should be working against it. Pull and come on up. Let's do 4 more. Abs are in 3. Good. 2. Looking nice, ladies. Last one. I'd say gentlemen, I think there's gentlemen somewhere out yonder. You guys also are looking amazing. 4 jacks, 4 punches. We're gonna jump, but it's gonna be real low impact. So grab a small set of weights for our cardio and watch me here. So you have options. You're gonna hold your weights together at your chest and you're gonna come down low. I want 4 low jacks. And then on the 4th one, I want you to give me 4 fast punches. We're gonna do for 45 seconds. You wanna make sure you're ending wide so you can punch with your strong abs. We're not gonna come out of this little low squat. So if you don't wanna jump, don't do it. You're in for 4, and then you're punching for 4. There's your option. 45 seconds, guys. You ready? Go right here. So in for 4, 3, 2, stay low and punch. 4 jacks, trying to stay low the whole time, landing wide. 2, 3, 4, and 4 punches. On those punches, you know the deal. Keep your shoulders over the hips, guys. And give me a little bit of rotation. Give me a strong punch. So because we're not coming out of this little low jack, our legs will start to speak to us and our heart rate's going to respond. Again, even if you're doing that modified real low step, you're gonna feel it because you're not coming out of that squat. We're almost there. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Punch it out. Finish up. That's block 1. So now you know what we're doing. 30 seconds, get some water, and we're gonna go back to the squat motion that we did, the squat set down. Are we good for block 1? You know what we're doing? Happy? I know. Isn't it so much nicer now that it's not 100 degrees outside? I know some of you worked outside last week. That was hot. Okay, when you're ready, grab your weights, guys. Lower body weights. Don't be afraid to go heavy. It's only 45 seconds. Whew, ready. When you're ready, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 45 seconds. Set them down. Come on up. You can bring them up with you. I want you to pretend you still have the weights in your hand on your way up and resist and press. Resist and squeeze as you come up and really squeeze those glutes. Legs will kind of fit, legs will straighten out at the hips and the knees to really get you the extra little squeeze on the backside that you need. And down. Excellent. We're doing this 15 more seconds. Move quicker as I go through the second time through since we know what we're doing. You take breaks where you need it, guys. No rush on my end. I'll be here till 1, 3, 2, and 1. Good. When you're ready, grab the weight that you used for your row to press. We're going to do, let's commit to 12 on each side. That's a good solid number, especially when it comes to the shoulders. Come down. Give yourself the plank option if you want this to be more challenging, if you want to challenge the core. That is definitely not a beginner move though. Your gaze is always with the weight. And on this one, it's especially important, control it down. You're doing another row on the way down, pulling in and bringing it back down. Halfway on this side, we're gonna switch in 5 more reps here. Good, make sure your abs are pulled in and supporting you, glutes are tight. Last 2 before we switch. Last 1. Good, go to your other side, go into it, guys. When you move quickly through your transitions, if you can manage it, it will help keep the heart rate high. We definitely want to have that heart rate response today. Good, 1/3 of the way. I'm gonna do 8 more here. Then making sure your grip on those weights is not too much. It's not tensing up into your neck. 4 more. 3, 2. We have those jacks. We're gonna do 4 jacks, 4 punches. Find yourself the room. Remember, you punch when we're wide. We're going for 45 seconds. Grab those weights or body weight. Strong fists, okay? Start and stay wide with me. You're just going in halfway and out, holding your weights at your chest. You got it ready? Let's go. 4, 2, 1, punch for 4. Good. Remember, you're braced through your center. Your core is tight through those punches here. Excellent. 30 seconds, guys. Commit to staying nice and low and then holding low for those punches. Oh, I love it. Keep going, guys. Keep going. 15. 1. Keep going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Catch your breath. That's block 1. We're finished with that one. The next exercise of our next block, we have 3 exercises. We're gonna do a sumo deadlift. We're gonna do some chest work on our back, and we're gonna do some core cardio. All right, so you want something for a sumo deadlift. If you have heavier weights, even in use for your squat, you're gonna be in a wide stance position. Toes are gonna turn out. Your hip hinge is right here. Grab those weights. Again, 15 in the rep range or 45 seconds of work. Whatever works for you. Pick up your weights. Let's do this. Sumo squat deadlift right here. Shift it back, flat back at the bottom. Stand up nice and tall. Shift and stand. Good. You want those weights to come to the mid shin. You want your back nice and straight at the bottom. Nothing too curved. I always try to say my hips lead on this. If you need to bend the knees a little bit because of hamstring flexibility, that's fine. Totally works. But mostly you're gonna want a pretty straight leg and a nice flat back at the bottom of that. Let's do 5 more. So when we turn our feet out like this, it's just more glute focused. The deadlift is definitely a hamstring, a posterior exercise. Anytime we can really add a little bit more intensity to those glutes, I will always take that. Last one here. Okay, you're coming down onto the ground or onto your mat. You want a weight that you can do a chest press with, but maybe a little bit lighter than your traditional chest press because we're going to be coming across our body. So it's something that your cervical spine can handle. If you don't have the right weight, maybe you have a weight that's necessary for chest press, do that instead. I'll just show you a variation that I like. Today's also, you'll find out in the end, lots of obliques today. And this is one exercise that's for that. So, on my back, I'm gonna have my elbows and they're gonna be like in a shape like an L. I'm gonna come across, keeping one elbow down, lift and press across my body. So I'm using one elbow for support. Coming across, so get a little bit of core right here, a little bit of chest. So come across and press over that opposite knee. Remember with all chest press, this is a chest press, not a face press. Keep those weights over the chest area. Reach across and press. So your breathing counts, guys. So exhale across, inhale, come down. Keep going. I'm just curling up enough so that my elbow can take more of my body weight. I'm not going too crazy yet. Come across. You got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, last one. When you're ready, you're gonna come up to a standing position and you're gonna bring a weight with you on the medium to lighter side. So this is my core, this is my cardio, but I add a little bit more core and balance in it just because it has its place in our workout. So what we're gonna do one side for 10 and the other side for 10. Your heart rate will go up though. I have a chop to a standing knee to elbow, but I want it to be pretty quick so that in that motion of going up overhead, your heart rate will respond. Let's do 10 on one side. So I'm gonna reach back into that reverse lunge, just like a mini lunge. Straighten out those arms, take it over the front knee, stand tall, knee to elbow. Drop and stand. So you're gonna do this by keeping a really strong glute on that standing leg. It's tight at the top. Notice I'm not looking at you. I gotta look at a spot on the ground that's not moving. Keep my balance right here. Once we get to 10, we'll go right into our other side. Again, I said name of the game today, obliques. Lots of oblique twisting, rotation here. Last one, let's switch it on the other side, please. Okay? Straighten out. The straighter your arms are, harder this is on the core. So I am responding. My heart rate feels high. And look, I don't even have to jump. What is that? Here we go. Definitely not my most balanced or my more wobbly side. Everyone has their more wobbly side, right? Keep going for 4, 3, 2. Last one. See, we didn't even have to jump. I'm definitely feeling it there, huh? Okay, back to the beginning of that block, which was the sumo deadlifts. Get some water if you need it. Okay, heavier weights. Turn those toes out like you're in a plie type squat or sumo type position. Roll your shoulders down and back. Shift those hips back. Weights come to mid-shin. Stand up tall. Inhale down, exhale up and squeeze. Good, hips go back. Let me see. Oh, you guys look great. I love it, keep going. Good, can you power yourself up in a way that engages your glutes all the way to the smile of your seat? Give that a try, really squeeze. You got 4 more. Good, 3, 2. Last one. Grab the weights on your back for those chest press, the cross chest press that we did. So I used a weight that is much lighter than what I would be able to do in a regular chest press, knowing that I have to support that weight as I go side to side right here. Knees are bent, elbows out like the shape of a goalpost right here. Turn and shift, pressing up and over across your body here. Exhale as you come up, inhale as you come down. Just like we're doing our little abdominal crunch, you're adding in the chest work right here. So really squeeze into the pectoral muscles. Those chest muscles are going to be working overtime here. Let's do 10 more, please. So we got 5 more per side. If you're feeling it in your neck, lose that like rotational, that little cross, and just do a chest press right there. 3 left to go on each side. 1 more each side. Good, bring it all the way down. Let yourself relax for a second, put those weights aside, and grab the weight that we used for our balance abs, okay? So I think I have like a 10-pounder. Remembering that the straighter your arms are when you go into that wood chopping, the harder that's going to be on the core. So I'm going to start on my less balanced side this time, which is really what we should be doing every time we do any sort of balance or unilateral one side at a time work, starting on the weaker side. What's funny is that over the years, I have an injured side that I work consistently during PT, but it's now become my stronger side. So I come and do this stuff on what I perceive to be my strong side, and it's not. It never gets the benefit of all the extra balance work I do. That tells me I gotta work more on this side here. Let's do one more, and let's go to our other side. Left, there we go. Cross that front leg. Now as you bring that knee up to the elbow, I want you to think about meeting it halfway. So the elbow's not coming down too low, knee's not coming too high. Gaze is always with the weight on that rotation. So you're looking over that front knee, halfway, 5 more. Excellent, guys, you guys look great. Keep going for 3, 2, and 1. Good, weight comes down. Shake it out, guys. Block 2, you're halfway through our blocks. We're gonna do 2 more blocks. Then I have an ab burnout and an every minute on the minute, just to end it, just to make it fun. Okay, so you need something that you can press overhead, shoulder press, but the catch is it has to be lighter than your traditional shoulder press. And I'll show you why. So I know, Monica, with your knees and stuff, you're gonna stay up. You're not gonna go down real low. Some of us would be here with our weights here. You're gonna come down, turn, and you're gonna press. And you're gonna come up. Reverse lunge to a cross shoulder press. If you have knee issues, which I know some of you guys do, stay here, still turn, but you have like just a slight bend, and you can go into that shoulder press. If not, same thing with that band. The band works. Just keep the band cemented underneath that front leg right here. So reverse lunge, turn, shoulder press, and come up. So your weight is too heavy for this. Just do your shoulder press here, okay? You guys got to use what you have and make it work. I totally get it. I like to offer options here. We're going to do 10, and then we're going to 10 on the other side. See, what did I say? Are we rotating today or what? We're twisting. I love it. Let's do 1 more on this side, and then let's go ahead and go straight into our other side. Good. So other side. Make sure my head doesn't disappear from view. Keep your weights kind of stacked at the shoulders. Lunge, rotate, and press. You're sharing the weight here, distributing weight evenly between the front and back leg on this one, so your weight stays pretty center. Maybe a little bit more distribute on the front leg, but again, you want to make sure you have lots of support when you go into that press. Good, 2 more. Good, and up, last one, please. Okay, come on up, put the weights down. What do we got next? Burning of the biceps. You know, it's so funny when I write these workouts, I just kind of put ideas down. Sometimes things just come to me, but this one's very specific. You need something that you can put one knee down on. I'll show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna need one heavier weight that you can do a concentrated curl on, which means that your elbow is gonna be here, nestled into the thigh, and you're gonna curl. So even if you have the band, you can wrap it around your foot, have the handle, concentrated curl. We're gonna do each side for 10, okay? And then we're gonna stand up, grab that same weight, standing or kneeling, and do a quick burnout of those biceps. So we're gonna be doing some biceps for a while. I'm gonna keep 2 weights near me. So kneeling, 1 knee's up. I'm gonna lean myself into it. Elbow's gonna be nestled into my thigh. Up for 10 right here. Oh, this is where you can admire your gorgeous arms right here. You can name your bicep, tell it how amazing it is. Body positive talk is always welcome right here. Let's do 5 more. So you're really isolating one head of the bicep right here. You can feel it almost if you really put your hand on it. Last 2. We're directly going into that next side. So change your position. Nestle in. Just like our lower body, our upper body, one side's always stronger than the other. So for me, it's probably the side just like you. Maybe it's where you carried your kids, where you carry your purse, whatever. Not necessarily what hand you are, like if you're right or left handed. 5 more, please. Good, 4. Really squeeze it up to 3 without using that shoulder. Shoulder should be stable. It gets hard, and that's okay. Now, can you grab both weights? It's harder to kneel, burn it out. If you have to stand, stand. Right here, give me 10 hammer curls. Neutral grip. So I'm making it as challenging as I can. I want to burn these out, I want to get them tired. And then we'll move on from here. Nice, guys. Halfway, 5 more. Good. Can you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze? Everything should be tight, even glutes and lower body. 2. I think that's it. That's all I got in me. You got a few more. Pump them out while I explain our next move. Hopefully you're nice and tired from that. Low to high punches. We did this last week. You'll have 2 weights in your hand, no weight in your hand, whatever. You're gonna go wide. Punch low, punch high. Punch low. We'll switch at the 30-second mark. This is your cardio. So remember, when we take weight, we push it overhead. We move quickly with the weight. It'll work and get our heart rates elevated. Oh, mine is elevated. 30 seconds on this side starts now. Let's go. Punch and up. I'm not even moving I'm not jumping on this one. I am changing my feet positioning, pivoting, punching down towards my opposite foot. So it's all opposites right here. Abs are tight on here. Can you brace it? Right here. We're gonna switch sides in 5, 4. Now this is a test of the brain. Last 1, switch sides, punch low and high. Can you go a little bit lower? Really make sure that heart rate's elevated at the end. Excellent, last 10 seconds right here. Pull those abs in, especially as you're going down. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. That worked. Okay, guys, let's go back to the top of that move. So that move was the reverse lunge with the shoulder press, grabbing weights that are a little bit lighter to get up over the head. You guys doing okay? Thumbs up, nod. Silence is compliance, right? Okay, let's do 10 on each side. I'm gonna start with the other side this time, just to switch it up. Reverse lunge, turn, press. When we did 10 on each side, we'll do it again this time. Remembering if you have those knee issues, stay here and just do the rotation right here, or you can just do a split stance and do a shoulder press. 5 more on this side, please. So the harder the lower you go, right? Because you really do lose a lot of your foundation, a lot of your support. So manage that by squeezing your feet together on the ground. So when you're down here, I want you to squeeze and put lots of tension in those legs. Let's switch sides. Rack it here, reverse lunge, turn, and press up overhead. Lunge, like my head's going out of this shot. Do this here. And up. Good, my tripod. It's gonna be amazing. No more bad setup here. Good, 4 more, please. You guys ready? We're gonna do that bicep burnout one more time. I bet you're super excited. I know I am. Last one, please. Good, come on up. Grab the weights, have them near for your bicep burnout. Remember, we do concentrated curls on each side for 10, and then we're gonna do our little burnout in a hammer grip. Always try to switch up the side I start with, so I'll start with my left this time. I'm gonna go to my right. Good, knee out, elbow nestled into that thigh. Come on here and pull. So if you have a weight that is really heavy, go less. If it's real light, go more, and then stay on your knees so you can really feel the fatigue. That's what we want. Halfway, 5 more before we switch. Good, if your form starts to suffer, you're done. If your trainer's form starts to suffer, she's gonna muscle through. Last one. Other side. I'm sure that's exactly what you guys want to hear on your middays, me grunting around here. Sorry. Elbow down, let's go 10. It's funny, my right arm is so much stronger. My left leg is so much stronger. I don't know what that means. We'll need to consult with people to find out. 5 more. Okay, keep that chest elevated. I'm sorry, extended. Making sure you're not collapsing in that upper body here. 2 more. We're going straight into the burnout. So we're going to do the hammer grip. I'm going to stand for this so I can make it through. Just remember, you stand if your weights are too hard. You kneel if they're a little bit too light for you. We're just going 10 hammer grips, so hopefully your weight can sustain 10. Good, I love the range of motion I'm seeing, and I like the speed. Keep it up. 5 more. Guys, this is so fun. 3. What a nice way to split this day up. 2. Last 1. Oh my goodness. We made it through that. Don't worry. No more biceps after this. Grab the smaller weights. We're punching low and high. Let's go right into it. Let's get our heart rates back up. And stay wide here for me. 1 more block of work after this. And then we got some last minute challenges to get those abs nice and tight as we're leaving. Good, we got 30 seconds right here. I think I'm adding a hop. I don't think I did that last time. It's just another way to elevate or progress the exercise. Good, we're switching sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, switch it up. Go right into it, low to high. Keep the weights nice and close into your body as you transition. Protect your back, guys. Can you go a little bit lower with me on that punch down without curving your spine too much? You're almost there. You got 8 seconds. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. That was block 3. Let's do 1 more block of work before we get into kind of our finishers at the end of the workout. Looking great, laterals to curtsy. So we're just doing lower body. If you want to grab a weight, we're going to do a lateral lunge to a curtsy lunge, okay? I know curtsy lunges don't work well for knee injuries. So if you have a knee injury and it doesn't like the torque of the curtsy, just do a lateral right here or stay wide and shift, okay? Got it? Grab some weights, guys. 10 on each side. If you don't have any knee issues, I'm gonna ask that you guys go into a lateral lunge, take this leg and curtsy. That's 1, we're doing 10. Lateral. So you're shifting your weight over to this opposite foot, framing the foot with the weight, and then curtsying down, loading up now this front leg, right? We're gonna do, this is 5, we're gonna do 5 more on this side. You always gotta kind of honor your body, how it's feeling. Maybe you don't do it this time, maybe you do it next time. Maybe you do it without weight this time. Next time you add weight. Should we switch? Let's do one more. Whew. Super happy I picked up these heavier weights. The sarcasm is dripping just like my sweat right now. Here we go. Lateral. Curtsy. We got 10. We got a tricep burnout that's coming up. I know. Who thinks of these things? It's like glimpse it out of the corner of my eye. Tricep burnout. That'll be fun. I always kind of think to myself, I have to make it worth it. I would hate to walk away from a workout and think I kind of mailed it in. What a waste. You're all sweaty, you might as well make it worth it, right? Let's do 3 more. Good, last 2. Last 1. Good, grab a lighter set of weights and let's do this. Let's come onto our back for skull crushers. We'll do a tricep burnout that way. Last week, I believe we did kickback. So this week, we're gonna switch it up. Remember, the name of the game is burnout, so it's gonna be heavy. We're gonna be down here for a full minute. So you're gonna come here. Added challenge is to stay in your bridge. You're gonna do skull crushers right here for 15. And then I'm gonna have you come to halfway, and come halfway to the ears and halfway for the last 15. So you got 30 full reps here. If you wanna lift in your bridge, it's certainly an option. It's more challenging and it helps those glutes. So let's do this, 15. So your elbows pointing straight ahead, dropping those weights kind of on the outsides of the ears. Your triceps need that extra squeeze at the top. They need you to straighten out and squeeze and engage right here. So don't lose that by using momentum and forgetting to contract. So in 7 more, we're gonna do those little half reps and really burn this area out. Good, in 3, we have those half reps. 2, I hope you picked up a light weight. Now, come to halfway. All the way down halfway up for 10. Oh, sorry, 15. 14. I think I said 15 to start. 13. 12. Keep those elbows right over the shoulders. Can you do 8 more? Oh my God, my left arm's giving. Keep going. 5. I can keep going with my right. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come on down. I know my next set I'm doing lighter weights, huh? Come on up, guys. Let's get our heart rates back up. So when you are in a burnout, burn it out, guys. Keep on going. Don't do what I'm doing. Okay. Duck and cross punch. Love this move. We're going back to our lighter weights to punch. On this one, I want you to picture that you're dodging an opponent, so you got to duck under. So we got some duck, and I want to duck to a cross punch. Duck under, cross punch. Let's go right here. Keep your weights close in to your body as you duck under. So on this one, instead of your chest staying super extended here, you are dropping right here. Hips are going to still go back, trying not to take those knees over the front toes. So you got to really get low, guys. 30 more seconds. Good. Keep it up for 10. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, good, that was fun. Okay, let's do that block one more time. Getting through it, guys. Oh, I didn't realize what time it was. Okay, we only have time for our ab burnout at the end. Don't cry, it's okay. Curtsy and laterals, let's do this. Let's finish strong here, right here. Lateral and curtsy. We got 10 on each side. Remember, I was framing my foot. So this is the part of the workout where you're tired, right? You're feeling it, and I get it. So continue to stay committed. Stay at that same intensity that you brought. Drop your weights. Go to body weight, guys. The worst thing you can do is to let the form suffer. So I've dropped down on my weight because I want to finish, get all my reps in. I'm going to commit to you the same energy for these last few minutes here. Last one. Other side. So gotta give yourself room. Good. This one's so dynamic. You really gotta make sure you're taking your time through it, letting everything settle. Really shifting those hips across that opposite side so that inner thighs can help take over. 5 more. Excellent. Good, last 3. Oh man, who's dreading the triceps? Not me. I'm excited. I just know now that was one. I'm picking up a lighter weight. Remember, skull crushers and those little halves. So make it count. 15 and 15. Remember, you can also do this in a bridge position. It's a little bit more challenging. So on your back, palms face in, elbows shoot forward as you come down. So I picked up a super lightweight, but that's just so I can make it through that little burnout at the end. So even though it's light, I'm still squeezing at the very top, keeping everything super engaged. 7 more here before we go into those pulses. Good, last 5. 3. Recommit, re-squeeze into that bridge. L, all the way down and up for 15. Right here, this is where it counts. You got 3 heads of the tricep, hence the name, right? You just take a little extra doing. You don't want those shoulders taking over. Last 8 right here, 8. Let the elbows kind of point up and then let those forearms come parallel to the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, guys. I have the light weights I'm gonna use for punching, so I'm gonna bring them up with me when you're ready. We have that last little bit of cardio, and then we're gonna go into an ab burnout, and we'll be finished. So you guys are doing amazing. Stick with me, and let's finish strong. Remember, the same intensity we brought. Grab your weights if you're punching with weights. If not, set up wide. Let's go. Duck and cover, duck and punch. I'm sorry, duck and cover, duck and punch right here. We got 45 seconds. I am standing for my punch. Getting underneath my opponent's punch. Taking out who is ever hitting at me from this side. Good. Really getting low underneath, guys. 20 more seconds. Weights close to your body. Last 10. Good, there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, guys. Let's just say the hard part is over. Come down to the ground with me. Let's end this strong. Our little ab burnout, okay? I think I had 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Every 30 seconds, I'm switching the exercise on you. Our base exercise, every 30 seconds, we're going back to it, is a plank with hip dips. On your elbows, hands are nice and flat. Feet are about hip distance. This is your move we come back to every 30 seconds. We're gonna switch back and forth between our back and that move right there. On your back to start. Just wanna show you guys that. Slow bicycle for me. So on your back for 30 seconds. I hope I'm making sense. Ready, nice and slow for 30 seconds right here. I'm exhaling, elbow to opposite knee. So my head stays up the whole time, legs stay up. Can you move even slower for our last little push here? We got 10 seconds and we're gonna go right into that hip dip plank right here. In 4, 3, 2, go right into it, guys. Flip it over onto your elbows. Hands nice and wide. Hip dip side to side, 30 seconds. I promised you obliques. You'll be getting lots of them today. This is our way to kind of finish. It's harder if your feet are closer together. Can you really get those hips over side to side? Good. You're flipping back over in 3, 2, flip it back over. What do we got here? Half a figure 4 crunch. You're going to put one ankle over the opposite knee right here to figure 4. Come all the way up. Lift your hips. Lift your chest. Look at your belly button. Just half right here. So I'm going to have my right leg crossed for this set. The next time we get back here, I'm going to go my left leg cross. So I am lifting my hips up. Looking at my belly button. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Again, that nice, slow, controlled motion. We're gonna flip it over to our plank in 3, 2, come on over, guys. Forearm plank is our second set. I said 5 minutes, we got 5 of these right here. So when we go up and flip back, we're gonna do our other side of that figure 4 crunch. Good, flipping back over in 3, 2, cross the other leg over, guys. Figure 4 crunch, other side here. Right here. Can you look at your belly button on the way up? Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Excellent. You're going to flip it back over into those planks in 3, 2, flip it back over. Let's do this, guys. Plank, hip dips. Third set we have. After this, we'll have 2 more minutes. And then you'll be all finished. Good. Flip it side to side. You're going back onto your back in 3, 2, and 1. Onto your back, guys. Last 2 minutes with me. I want you guys on your back, head is down. You're gonna Pilates scissor. So right here, you're gonna extend and pull, extend and pull. It's a little bit more challenging to lift your head. If you want that challenge, do it here. Really pull in with the exhale. Again, these are slow and controlled. We're flipping it back over in 3, 2, flip it back. 2 more times with this hip dip. If it's becoming too much, you can do toe taps in that plank, but I want a dynamic plank, guys. Right here, that's your other option. So we have 1 more move on our back. And after this, we have 1 more set of these planks. Good, flipping over in 3, 2, and 1. You guys have alternating long levers. Last set here, right here. Reach and reach. Fingertip to opposite shin or ankle. And reach. Let the legs come down on here. Re-engage each time. You're almost there. Guess what? We're going to flip over to that last set of planking in 4, 3, 2. Flip it over, guys. Last plank right here. Last 30 seconds before we collapse. Right here. Even my music's like, Ange, I'm done yet? I'm going to restart. Keep going. Halfway, guys. Last 15. Good, almost there. You got 7. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, if your abs are not feeling that, I don't know what it's gonna take, guys. I just don't know. You guys did amazing. Go ahead and if you're on the ground, stay on the ground. Give yourself a little bit of an opportunity to stretch, re-engage in your breath. But you guys are awesome. Thank you for joining me for Cardio Sculpt. I will see you guys next week. Enjoy the rest of your day.